And hello, YouTube. I know this is my first stream in a while on here, and I know I haven't used StreamYard in some time. I thought I'd just pop in and see some of the updates to StreamYard. Unfortunately, I don't have the accessibility of being on someone's team with professional or whatever the one of the paid accounts is. So, yeah, this is going to have to do. I have got Judge David Fleischer, um, Fleischer. Look, he doesn't care how you pronounce it, and he also doesn't care that I'm doing stuff like this. I've watched a interview with him where the person actually asked about reaction streams and stuff like that, and he went, "Go for it, get this information out there because a lot of people are absolute idiots and need to be shown what happens if they fuck up." Um, and a lot of the people going through his courtroom are idiots, to say the least. And we're going to point and laugh at some of them. So, yeah. I believe we're just about ready to start on the first case. This is Monday 12th in the courtroom. Streamed about 10 hours ago, so kind of hot off the thing. I listened to the first few. There's a really juicy one coming up where the guy actually gets slapped in with contempt for a few hours at least. But yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing, so yeah, let's do that. Let me know if you can hear it, by the way. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not. So, yeah. Let me know. Oh, she's kind of pretty. Too right, Judge. There should be probable cause there. 25 grams of cannabis found on the passenger side. I know it's not looked at as a huge deal these days, but that is a absolute metric fuck lot of it. I don't have a bleep button in here set up or anything, so I'll try and keep the language down, but yeah. That is a lot of marijuana. So that guy, I think that was his first time on these charges, from what I could gather. Yes, that place smelled like marijuana. It's gonna smell like that if you've got 25 grams of that in the vehicle anywhere. You're gonna stink of it. The vehicle's gonna stink of it. Um, yeah. Obviously, 25 grams is not personal use. um, 25 grams is probably more distributing or selling than it is anything else. Come on. This is a case in a bit. Assault of a family member. Seriously. I'm I'm glad he's at least getting smacked on the hand today, but yeah. Uh, I wish I had Little Talk with Mike's Love Boat song right now. This guy's literally fresh off the fucking altar with his vows. And he's gone quite heavily against the will of what appears to be his wife in this situation. Good on her for reporting it. But man, that's tough. I feel for her. I've got no sympathy towards him. Oh, my word. Did they just open a can of worms? Whew. Yeah, this one, I think we're going to see more of Mr. Moffat here in the future. Just from what that prosecutor read out, I think we're going to see more of Mr. Moffat. You bet he will. You bet he will. Yeah. Mr. Moffat, I think he's going to be a regular flyer. I'll keep an eye out on this courtroom in future for him, but something tells me he's just as bad as she is, and if a cat scrap could be made in heaven, well, this might be it. Okay, so it rolled back a little bit. Here we go. I heard this one, I didn't see her. Rapunzel. Long red hair. Well, blonde hair in this case. Wow. She's already got 2 DWIs and she's picked up another one? Damn. Whew. So, welcome in, people. How are you going? I got into it quite quickly. So, yeah. Cool, blimey. What a workaround. What a workaround. DWI, driving with intoxication. Well, that's the good news. Oh my god. Should have just brought a case of that Dr. Pepper with you and Judge might have been willing to let you go. Jeez. I know I would have. I'm sorry, Judge. The the next officer who pulls her over is going to be right. He's going to think she's a hot mess on wheels, and she probably is. Unfortunately, it's all just been one case. So yeah. How's it going out there, YouTube? How's it going? Remember, I'm on StreamYard. I've got a delay before your comments do show. So say hi. Oh God. Yet another family assaultant. Come on. Let's sharpen this up for y'all. Yeah, we get it. This is a hot mess too. There you go, Judge. Stuck like Chuck. One of his favourite lines. Ah, too good. I've got plenty of clips I need to garnish off Judge Fleischer here, and maybe a couple other judges. But yeah, me being me, I'm a tad lazy, so it could be a while. "24, no full-time job, graduated from high school." What? Oh. I mean, I can't really talk because that sounds like my story, but all I can say is working on a 0-hour casual for Amazon, where it's not really Amazon, it's you doing drop shipping, basically selling other people's products uh, on behalf and taking a fair chunk of the money from it. Yeah, that doesn't smell like a job. That that smells like you've got yourself entangled into multi-level marketing shite. So yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but hey, at least source your own products. Don't rely on someone else to give you products to sell. Good lord. Blimey. Yeah. She'll be stuck like Chuck, I can guarantee you that. I don't think she's going to get a job. I think she's one of these who don't want to work. So she won't get a job. She'll end up stuck like Chuck. This isn't the worst. This isn't the worst, but it's pretty bad. Good lord. This guy has literally just got Judge Fleischer's heckles up. And for good reason too. 70 and a 30 is nothing to be sniffed at. It's over twice the speed limit. And I can do that on basic maths. So, yeah, this guy can't maths, obviously. And welcome in, people. Okay. It's under an ounce, so... Split it to 3. Nice. Nice one, Judge. Oh, Judge Fleischer will make you understand. He'll make him understand big time. And that's a new one-liner from Judge Fleischer there. Split in 3. That's a new one. Haven't heard that one before. This judge has got so many one-liners, I tell you. It's funny. But seriously, this guy was speeding egregiously so. Yes, he had 0.3 of an ounce on the seat or whatever. Bingo. You violate this, I violate you. Oh, Judge. It sounds so wrong, but we all know exactly what he means. Oh, it's crazy. And it hopefully will be clean, otherwise it's going to be worse. So, how's it going? Uh, so we're into arraignments now, so it should be fairly easy. Come on, prosecutor. Give us something. Before he frickin' finds out on the computer. Well done, dude. Darwin of the century. He's got an interpreter, so yeah. Oh, it's jumped on me again. So let's just move it forward a little bit. So, for some reason, YouTube's jumpy at the moment for me. It's probably this laptop I'm on, to be honest. And I should probably, oh, if it's not going to render out at 360, it's not worth watching, is it? But I want to see this one because this one's the one where Judge Fleischer came down fairly hard, I think. All right, that's enough for the head to be cut off. Guess what you done? You done messed up, bruh. That's quite a bit. Man. Wow. That guy was like he knew what he'd done wrong. He was he tried to pass it off, and Judge Shear was having none of it. So I would almost rather see ones like him slammed up for the full length. No jail, no probation, no bond. Next one's been called. Oh no. Let's turn my captions back on, eh? That's the symptoms of being drunk. Okay. It's still over the limit, but okay, it's not high. I guess it is high. Oh, lovely. Lovely. This is last chance. Last chance. What wise choice for him to do what he did there and not ask any questions even when the judge asked him if he had any questions. It could have only got worse. Oh my word. Here we go. Here we go. A 121, 121 miles an hour. I don't care what the speed limit is. That is fast in any language. I don't care if you're in India. I don't care if you're in Nigeria or anywhere else where there's no rules on the road. 121 miles an hour is fast. Period. This guy has stuffed himself one, especially if he is not a citizen of the US and he's not here with permission, because that is going to take some time to get rid of. Okay, 65 and 65 is admittedly 130. So not quite double the speed limit. That's still scary fast, though. That is still scary fast. So the officers observe all that constitutes probable cause of intoxication. Yeah, I can believe that. So he's had two 24-ounce beers before jumping in the driver's seat. Wow. Wise fucking choice, clown. Sorry, but that's all I've got for him. Okay, so 0.171 and 0.177 on the breath test is not what I'd call egregious, but then again, it is some mile and a half over top of the alcohol limit, which I think in America is like a 0.08. If I'm wrong, please correct me. In Texas, I think it's at least 0.08. So yeah. So he's not meant to be in the country at all. Thank you, Keister. Hiya, by the way. Volume is you can't hear him? Okay. It's my screen share. Hang on. I'll try share it another way. Okay. I'm not sure if this will work, but let's see. Let me know. Is that better? Can you hear it now? No? Okay. I don't know how to do this. I'm probably using the wrong browser. And I don't have Chrome. Oh, actually, I do have Chrome. Hang on, let me pull that up. I'm gonna have to just duck out of here and then jump into Chrome real fast. It's not going to take much to do so. Oh my. Okay. I need to put my password in. Hang on. All right. You can hear me? So glad you jumped in and said something, because I would have done it and it would have all been muted. Yeah. Sweet. Turn audio on. Share. Let's go. Actually, no. Let's go to that one. Plug my subtitles up and let's see if it makes a difference.
Kill them, and you would be charged with murder.
Thumbs up or thumbs down? Can you hear him? That's got to be better.
I am now putting a restriction on you. And Mr. Salvador Mejia, I'm going to keep you so close. One false move, I will put you in custody. And if you're unlucky enough, you're going to be there for an extremely long time. I don't want you out in the middle of the night. And I'm now going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know that you're not out in the middle of the night. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to drive whatsoever. Do you understand? I just put someone in custody now, and their bonds are going to be $40,000. Don't make the same mistake. Do you understand?
I don't think he understands, Judge. Do you want to explain it to him a bit more? Maybe tell him he's going to be stuck like damn Chuck back in his home country if he doesn't frickin' obey. I don't know.
Do not drive. You were also ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. If I find that you consume any alcohol or any kind of dope, likewise, you will go to jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. If you go to jail, get ready because you're going to be there for a very long time. This is the one chance you have to live out there in the free world. Do what you will, because one false move, I will lock you up so fast your head will be spinning 50 miles an hour, or maybe 121 miles an hour.
I agree. I actually agree there. And congratulations on being sober for 9 years. This judge, he is passionate, but he knows when his empathy has been taken advantage of, and he knows how to come down hard. He's also hella funny with the one-liners. So yeah, and he's cool with, obviously, with the live reaction stuff. That's why I'm doing this.
For now, I will have you go to Victoria, or I'm sorry, Ramona, sign a reset. After that, you'll get with Rachel for your bond conditions, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir.
I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy in the near future. Something tells me he's going to be back. Something tells me he'll be back.
Your Honor, Mr. Barr Jackson.
Should be. It is not a nice place. It is not a nice place.
Jackson on page 19, if you want to see if you want to address it now. It was supposed to be in the second appearance with higher.
Is that him there? Okay. Mr. Jackson, get off the phone in the courtroom, man.
What the hell is Mr. Jackson doing on the phone in the courtroom? Oh,
Deputies, please come up. You can come up. So come on up. So are you taking Mr. Jackson because he has a
can you imagine
child support warrant? How
appearing
much
in
does he own
court
child
looking
support?
like this? I can't. Not for a day. Not for a
Mr.
minute.
Jackson, do you have a lawyer today?
Sir. I'm in the process of giving me a lawyer.
The process done gone?
Yeah, now it is.
Yeah.
Yes, let me, I'm gonna appoint him a lawyer so that he can talk to someone real quick. Are you guys okay if keep this for maybe 30 minutes so we can see what's gonna happen and then, yeah, I'm gonna appoint him a lawyer.
Yes.
I'll put him in the back
Yes,
now
Judge.
so for safekeeping.
He
And then,
needs
depending on
he
what
needs a
happens,
lawyer.
we'll either keep him or release him to you. We'll see.
he needs a lawyer.
Please. Okay.
And he needs
Ramona,
to
do you
be
mind
told not to
appointing
appear
someone
like
to Mr.
that and
Jackson,
not to be on
please?
his phone in the
Top of
damn
19.
courtroom. Jeez. It's just lucky the judge didn't slam him up for contempt on fact. I probably would have. The Lord knows he could do with the vacation. Wonder
Your
what that
Honor, Will has our last, not our last arraignment, but he has an arraignment.
All
I
right.
will,
Or Judge, how are you?
for sure. Hey,
I actually have a bond violation. in the arraignment.
Oh God,
can we do the arraignment first?
we've got a bond violation to
I do have
deal
one
with.
more Spanish
Good, good,
arraignment. I
good.
forgot about him.
Okay.
On page 36.
Tsuk, or I'm sorry, Tsul Mook. Come up.
Tulmuk. Now that's a name. That's a name.
Hey, and then we'll, after Will, jail, we'll get you next, for sure.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Secundino Tsulmuk. You are charged with discharging a firearm in a metropolitan area. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On July 26, 2024, officers were dispatched for a firearm charge call at a complex. Officers made contact with the witness, who provided a video of them firing a gun at the parking lot.
The caption box
Exit the
got
Washington
confused
building multiple
because
times into the air.
the interpreter's going at the same
Deputies
time.
recovered a gun that was a Smith & Wesson 9mm, along with 3 bullets in the trash can.
Hey, that's how you do it. Sort your own.
The
Sort
defendant was
your
identified
own
as
house
Martin
out. You sort your own house out. You sort your own crap out, and then you can bring someone else in and help them sort their stuff out. But until yours is on track and sorted out, good luck getting anyone else's sorted out. And if they don't want to sort it out, well, yeah. It no longer becomes your problem. It becomes their issue.
And then a pat down at JPC recovered 0.37 grams of cocaine.
Mr. Tsulmuk, find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
No.
Are you in this country?
Without permission.
What happens if you go to jail?
Okay, he's not new United States citizen. He's not in the country with permission. His answer to that question of what happens if you go to jail. A judge, I think you should go to jail and find out, personally.
Pasó.
What happens
¿Qué
if
pasa
you go to jail?
si te va a la cárcel? I don't understand.
Anyone
Think.
knows what happens if he goes to
Are you
jail.
in this country with or without permission?
His ass going bye-bye if he goes
Hello?
to jail.
What happens if you go to jail?
Te va a la cárcel.
Oh. The frick, it's not the border issue around here, but it's upside down and it has been for years here too, so I have not found any New Zealand courts doing live Zooms on YouTube or anything like that. The day I do find that is the day I'm streaming. And I'm streaming the entire bloody thing.
I have family in Guatemala that I have to support.
It doesn't matter to me. I want you to figure out what happens to you if you go to jail because you were not in this country with permission.
En el país sí.
What do you think is going to happen to you?
¿Sabe qué le va a pasar a usted? I don't want to go to jail.
I don't care.
No importa.
Mr. Chulmuk, if you go to jail, immigration will find you because they sweep it on a daily basis. They will put a detainer on you. You will be stuck in custody until this case is over with.
Oh,
And then
that's what he was gonna say,
until the
stuff like
felony
Chuck.
case is over with, which is about 9 months. And then they will take you to immigration, stuck there for another 9 months, waiting for anything to happen, whatever's gonna happen. This is what you have waiting for you if you go to jail. You are not in this country with permission. So you go to jail,
Se va a la cárcel.
you will get a detainer. Do you understand?
Yeah, as I said before, his ass going bye-bye if he
Don't.
goes to jail.
Violate the laws
Violen las leyes.
or conditions I put on you now.
Tienes que tener como-
Otherwise, I will put you in jail. Your bond will be sufficiently high that you will be there for at least a day or two. And that's all it's going to take for immigration to put a detainer on you. No alcohol, no dope. And I will test you like crazy. No weapons as well. Do you understand? What do you do for a living?
¿Se dedica? ¿Qué tipo de trabajo? Construction.
How much money do you make a month?
1,500.
When did he have felony court? Do you know? Has he had felony court yet?
Felony court is September 25th, Your Honor. September 25th.
Sí, yo soy el titular el 25 de septiembre.
So he's had felony court.
Yes,
Sí,
the preliminary assigned court appearance was 7/29, but it was reset to 9/25.
Ashley. Ashley, I'd like to send him for a test now, please. Mr. Chulmuk, I'm going to send you for a test right now. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Ramona. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave, otherwise I will issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Will, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Ramona,
Judge.
sending him for testing, he has to come back.
Good to see you.
Hey, you too. What's up, man?
So I have the bond violation and the arraignment. We'll do arraignment first.
Please. Mattel? Or Patel? Come up, Mr. Patel. I picked up a new case.
Yes, Your Honor, we have a new case.
Yep. He's going to get given a date to show up. He's going to disappear, but immigration's got a way of finding him. And he appears in any jail in America. Immigration will find him and they will deport his ass. So, yeah. And he'll be lucky if he's not stuck 180 days plus the 9 months it takes for immigration to do their work, quite honestly.
Mr. Patel, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir. Okay.
On August 5th, 2024, at approximately 1 in the morning, officers observed 2 vehicles parked at a gas station. The officer went into the gas station. When he came out, he observed the 2 vehicles traveling down the road at a high rate of speed. The road had 2 northbound lanes. Officer got into his vehicle, observed the defendant's vehicles traveling both lanes. Then both vehicles got into the same lanes. They could weave around other cars. As the 2 vehicles approached the stoplight, 1 vehicle was in each lane, side by side. The light was red. When it turned green, they both accelerated. In what appeared to be an acceleration contest. Traffic stop was conducted. The driver of the Tesla was, his first name is no name given, Abdullah, and the passenger was Muaz Kassim Patel, our defendant. I think smell of marijuana was coming from the Tesla.
Wait, okay, so he's a passenger. He's not driving.
Correct.
This is good. Because there is a no driving affidavit in your case. Okay.
Officers happened to have a canine on scene. It alerted to an open back left passenger door pocket where an orange vape labeled 56 89 THC. There's also a blunt and a brown bottle labeled Pharmapram, Alprazolam, or Xanax, containing 27 Xanax bars. The bottle was not prescribed to anyone. The defendant took ownership of the Xanax and the marijuana. And then the driver of the other car was identified as her or her. The defendants are in the.
Until you guys get that bloody border sorted out, it's going to be overloaded. So yeah, this guy had Xanax on him and marijuana. Whew. He was looking for a good time. Woohoo. Yeah. Cannabis doesn't mix with a lot of stuff, and Xanax is one of those that does give you a high if you're not taking it as prescribed for an actual ailment. So, yeah, and even then it can get you hooked. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, this one.
Different court currently.
I guess that we're going to end up getting that. We got the lower cause number. Or I don't know. I mean, we have Mr. Patel and we've got 2 other cases with him. Those are certainly have lower cause numbers. I don't know.
See what it is. No name given. Abdullah has a prior in court 6.
Okay.
And for shoplifting, and Mr. Herrera is also in court 6.
Got it. Mr. Patel, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. You also to have 2 outstanding warrants because we had issued warrants for your arrest on your probation violation. So, I mean, well, we're going to take him into custody at this moment because he has 2 warrants for his arrest. So you're staying with me. That's what happens when you continue to pick up cases and you don't do your probation, Mr. Patel.
Okay. I'm going to give him points. Not many. I'm going to give him about 2 points for dressing correctly, because at least he's presentable, unlike some of the others we've had in this call. And yeah, just tough shit. He was on probation, and you get that kind of stuff thrown at Yeah, if it's in the same vehicle as you. That happens over here too. It's just if if we pull you over in the vehicle, we're good, and you're on probation. We're gonna try and throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. And the things that stick are the things you're gonna get charged with.
So not only that, but I mean, I don't think that you should merit a PR bond on your new case when you have two warrant cases and they're both at 20,008. So, but I'll talk. Okay, goes with you. Who's next?
Mr. Fruget is here on a bond.
Oh, another bond violation. Nice. Fourth waiver. Yeah. That happens after a certain number of violations or something. In most cases, you get to a certain number, and the judge is just like, "Look, I'm sick of seeing you here. I'm still going to release you, but if you're pulled over, you're going to get searched. You're going to help. We could randomly show up at your house and search your house." That's scary in and of itself. But he's got two other active cases, and he's got warrants in each of them. That sucks. That really sucks. To borrow a line from Judge here. Yep. And I have done my damnedest to stay out of the court system and away from probation. So yeah. We don't have the quote constitution over here that you guys have in America, but we have very, very, very similar laws that protect against stuff like that. So yeah. I think it's called the Human Rights Bill or Human Rights Act.
Mr. Fruget?
Mr. Fruget here. Oh, okay, we've got him back. No, we don't. This is another, I think. What the hell are you laughing at, Mr. Fruget? What in the oath are you laughing at? This is no laughing matter. You're in court. It's not something to be laughed at.
I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test right now, sir. We'll see what pops up. And I'm going to tell you now, you ever miss again, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand, sir? Okay, take a seat for me.
Oh, that got rid of that smirk on his face quite quickly.
Tell right now, or should I come back?
Yeah, you can talk.
Couple things I wanted the court to be aware of. In the facts of this case, I was going to argue PC just on the dog sniff. I've researched it. It's pretty much
Come back. I mean, do the research and then come back and we can talk about PC. There's no.
He does have a prescription for alprazolam.
Yeah.
It's on file with
unfortunately,
the CLO.
or other drugs.
That.
Okay.
Didn't have it with him, but he has prescribed that. And then aside from this new arrest, he has been in compliance with his probation. He's been doing the amended terms we had put in place last time, the SOP. He's on track.
I mean, I have no idea. I mean, we'd have to pull the files and take a look because because he's been gone for as long as he has. I have no idea. And I don't know if do you even have the files or you need to pull them?
Oh, so he's been at large for a while, has he? That's really going to help him.
And I do have his prescriptions for the marijuana and the alprazolam.
A prescription for marijuana.
Well, it's a card, yes, sir.
Okay, we still ordered no dope anyways. I mean.
So he's got a green card. What the hell? In states where it's legal, hasn't everyone got a freaking green card? Well, almost everyone. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but it's because he hasn't been seen in some time. I would also say he's not been testing or he's missed a few. So he's been at large.
Just, yeah. And,
Nothing, I was just listening.
okay, so I don't know, let's pull the file with Torian, see how he was doing, and then we can go from there. And then in the interim, if you want to set it maybe, what, today's Monday,
Yes, sir.
maybe for like Wednesday.
For an MAJ or just for,
No,
update?
just, I guess, just to talk, because he says he's been doing well. I don't know, all I know is that we'd issued warrants because,
Yeah, so on the MAJ, I understand. With regards to bond, have we addressed that yet? On that,
You're
MAJ?
not.
I have bonds at 10,004 on each of his cases.
Okay.
He's
God.
had a lot of issues with us, you
I
know.
believe, I do remember this guy because I think throughout the duration of this, of his probation at least, he's been with me. And
Yeah. 10,004 on each of his bonds. Something tells me he shouldn't be out on a PR bond after this. He should be put away.
so the one problem that we did have was the gun. Turned out it was his brother's gun, so we didn't make any movement there. And now we're back on the drug case. Is that? what you-
Yeah, the gun was way before. There are no guns involved in this case at
Yeah,
all.
so here is just drugs, Xanax, if I remember.
Right.
Right. we tried to-
Right, yeah, drugs that he has a prescription for and he admitted to them being his, or
Yeah,
whatever that's worth.
What did the,
He's admitted to them being his. Judge, there you go. Slam him up. He's admitted to the drugs being his. I don't know what it's worth, but slam him up for a couple days. Chuck him away. He needs to have time to settle down and rethink and wipe that smirk off his bloody face. $30 to 90 days, I'd say probably even closer to 100 days. But yeah, knowing this judge, he'll probably throw 30 days at him, and yeah.
what did the other dudes get charged with?
racing.
And I'll even argue, it says they appear to be an acceleration contest. I talked to my client about it, not his car, but both of his buddies' new cars. They were taking photos and videos. They weren't trying to race, but irregardless, I think.
Okay, so they were trying to find out who had the biggest dick.
I think the stop is there,
Yeah.
but my guy wasn't driving per your order.
Thankfully,
Right,
that he
yeah.
wasn't driving,
So it
because
sounds like
then
he's getting it together, but it does.
getting it together, they're
he's
racing and he's
upset.
smoking dope in the car.
Well, he's,
You know?
but he is with drugs. can
I
say.
I understand.
Judge, you can't get it together more than that. Come on now. He's getting it together. Yeah, smoking dope and racing. Oh man, that's really getting it together.
understand that, we're here obviously on a violation. And
Let's do this. Let's just pull the files. Let's see how he was doing, and we'll go from there. I don't know how long it'll take Tori to get it. Usually it's a week. I don't know if you can get it quick or not. But
Is bond staying as is for now, or can we ask for a reduction?
I want to know first how he's been doing. How long has he been gone? Because I know that he absconded for a while. I'll
Yeah.
I'll entertain a bond reduction, but I don't know yet. Let's do a deeper dive. Let me know more. How long's he been gone? Why? And then let's talk. I want to. Dale's been waiting for a long time. I want
Okay, all right, thank you, Judge.
for sure. Hey, so there's got to be a reason why.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Young, and he was speeding on a DWI second. And I appeared on Zoom. So this was on, I believe, June 6th. It's been over 2 months. He's been Ubering to and from work, and he lives in Clear Lake and works downtown for Harris County. He's been Ubering to his,
For Harris County.
I'm sorry.
For Harris County.
Yeah, but I don't know which division, part of the government, not the court system. I don't know which division. He has a degree from Stephen F. Austin. But anyway, he's been attending AA at Sagefont Church. He Ubers there, but a lot of times he catches rides with the guys in the program. So I do have a couple of AA signed logs. We got an offer this morning that I'm going to convey to him. We're going to take a long swing for DWI PTI in this case because I have a pretty good argument. If we get denied, we'll take the state's offer.
When was the first DWI? And how many DWIs has he had?
Just two. In the first,
Yes, and it was 2021 year.
it was at Nacogdoches at Stephen F. Austin. And they gave him a deferred on that.
And his driver's license is all.
Why did we not allow him? What did he do? Was he driving like a, was he a loon? Just because there's always a reason. We don't just for, shites and giggles, right?
It was a second.
Yeah, they're just trying to get to the bottom of this guy. 2 prior DWIs, and yeah, sounds like this particular case is a right mess.
Yeah, I know sometimes they don't have the insurance in their name. Sometimes you do that, but I'm not sure.
He had insurance. I think it was just the speeding
Well, at least 2 he's been charged with.
and
So McCollum, come up.
his appearance was waived today.
Oh, okay.
But you definitely left a major impression on him, and then it came out on TikTok, so.
Let's do this. Bring him here so I can talk to him. I want to admonish him and then I'll do it, but he's got to have an interlock, obviously.
Sure,
But yeah,
okay.
okay,
Great, thank you
for
so
sure.
much.
Okay, so the judge wants to tell him he's been a naughty boy and fix his act, and then slap an interlock on his car. I would also slap him with a scram ankle as well, because if he's catching rides with his mates from the program or he's Ubering, he's not going to be using the car. So I'd throw the ankle on there just because, to be honest. Maybe I'm speaking too much sense, but that's what I see.
Yeah,
I have to do more arrangements.
yeah, let's do it.
All right, first one is to be Mr. Dorsey on page 9. Dorsey, step up.
Are you Corey Dorsey?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dorsey, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present if you cannot afford.
Don't. Okay, it doesn't have to be a button down, but at least tuck your blinking mustard sauce colored shirt in. Jeez.
One will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honors. On August 3rd, 2024, in Harris County, officers met with the complainant to inform them that her and her.
And by the looks of it, he looks like he's on some kind of drug as well. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting.
Her and her stepfather, the defendant, had an argument about her boyfriend walking around the house without a shirt. She stated that the argument escalated and
So he's been dragged to court because he was walking around the house without a fucking shirt. I agree, put that shit away. No one wants to see it, but come on. Oh gosh. That's too good.
the defendant walked up to her and slapped her using his right hand and a close fist hitting her in the left cheek. She stated that she felt pain and wishes to press charges.
Mr. Dorsey, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have contact with this person.
Oh, but it got so much worse, so much faster. So he wasn't just walking around without a t-shirt on. That would have been a fashion crime right there. But this is a slap and a closed fist. Yeah. When will people learn the closed fist is not the answer? Yeah, he looks like he's probably on opiates, because to me he just looks like he's, I don't know. Number one, he can't stand straight, and number two, he just looks like he's dopey as shite.
It looks like a protective order was issued in the 5th of this month. Get to know it. If you violate that protective order of the state, can and will file a violation of a protective order. I'm telling you, it's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what kind of relationship you have with this person, but if it's something that you're always banging heads, you're the one that's going to be on the losing end. If she calls up and tells him, hey man, he's harassing, he's doing this. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So at this moment, I mean, he's got a lawyer. I want you to talk to Yasha first, and then we can talk about amending the bond conditions, because you've spoken to her, you know.
Yes, Your Honor. She's willing to testify. She just wanted no threatening, harassing. She said he's fine to return to the home.
Okay. I am ordering you no threatening or harassing contact. Understand that what is threatening or harassing doesn't matter what you think, what you care. I don't care what you think. I don't care. It's how she perceives it. That's what's threatening or harassing. So can conduct alone violate this? If I go like this, is that threatening or harassing? It most certainly is. So be careful. Like I said, there's a lot of vindictive people in this world. I don't know who she is. I've never met her. Do you know this person? Do you understand?
Good for giving an example. Thank you, Judge. But man, that is wide open to interpretation, that one, and probably for good reason, but that is not a narrow scope. No threatening or harassing contact. Just a change of the voice could be threatening or harassing. And many people have different pitches they use in their voice naturally without thinking about it. I know, right? If I was him, I'd be going, Judge, no, I'm not going back there. I need somewhere else to stay, because you're putting me right back there. I'm going to be back here within days. And it looks like he doesn't do well under pressure.
The protective order will stay in place. What I will do is I will take off the residential restriction so that you can go back to the house. Absolutely no weapons throughout the pendency of this case, number one. Number two, they're going to file an order for no threatening or harassing contact. You have a lawyer. It's your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Sadarian. He will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. I will waive your appearance so you don't have to waste your time coming to court.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for now, I'll have you go to Ramona, sign a reset. Then we will have you take your seat in the jury box. We'll get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it. And then you'll be free to wait for Yasha back in the.
What was I saying? Yeah. Like, seriously. I, I was like, at least tuck the piece of mustard sauce you call a shirt in. Like, seriously. I mean, at least it's mildly presentable, but it still looks sloppy.
Melissa, do you mind, please?
Next one is on page 21 and 22.
Okay.
Hey, on Eddie Mendoza. Why'd you come here to join the second?
What?
Why did you tell him to come
Me?
here? Yeah.
No.
You should have gone to the jail, not have to amend everything for him to go.
Well, I don't know, because I guess at the time you probably said, hey, what do you want to try? Gave him the option.
Okay, what's this guy on?
I don't know, you tell me what you want to do, which amendment.
Can we take him?
This next guy can't be
Sure.
just on nothing.
Is he here now?
I can give him a paper.
Yeah, as long as he has.
But at least he's tidier in the dress. Scrunching up his nose and puckering his lips. So, I'm not sure.
Okay, Stephen, what page?
Page 21 and 22.
Oh God, this guy's got 2 pages. Good Lord.
All right, good morning, Mr. McGee. Sir, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're also charged with possession of marijuana. You're facing up to a year in jail on the gun case and up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine. On the weed case, we're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford. So, please.
On August 4th, 2024, at approximately 9 in the morning, officers were dispatched to a medical emergency call. Officers arrived and observed a silver Camry run up on a curb and on top of a stop sign. Officers believed the defendant had knocked over the stop sign based on where the vehicle had been stopped. Officers woke up the defendant and asked him to step out of the vehicle. Officers detained the defendant and they noticed a strong odor of marijuana emitting from the vehicle of the defendant. Officers located a gray shopping bag containing 6.95 grams of marijuana.
So weed. But man, his facial expressions, they're hilarious.
And a bottle of THC and cannabis resin located in his left pocket. The officers also located a loaded Taurus pistol with an empty round in the chamber. And this was within the center console cup holders with the barrel face down. The defendant stated that he was unaware he drove onto the curb.
It sure the heck looks like it. I think he's trying his best at a poker face, but his face isn't flat enough for it.
And he was unaware that he had struck a stop sign.
I'm surprised that they didn't charge him with DWI.
And the defendant stated that he did not know how he became unconscious. I agree, Your Honor.
So, did he become unconscious or what? And the other question I've got, I agree with Judge. Why the hell didn't they slap DWI on him? Because that would have been a shoo-in. The way his face is twitching out in court here.
Mr. McGee, do you have a Texas driver license, sir?
No, sir.
You are not allowed to drive.
No Texas driver's license. Hang on. One, can't pick a minute. Judge, do you think for flippin' second of the day that he had one back when he ran that bloody stop sign over. I'm going to argue he did not. I can argue he did not have a driver's license since the day he first got behind the wheel of a damn car. There you go. You've got yourself a really long jail sentence here.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You will be signing an affidavit with me today, promising that you're not going to drive. I don't care what your reason is. I don't care. Mother Teresa needs a ride to church. You get into a car and drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail every time you drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Damn. He's going to get tailed by the cops for some time, especially with an order like that. He jumps into that driver's seat. Bing! Nino, Nino. Yeah. Get in the back of my damn car. We're gone. He'll be back. I've seen this guy before. He'll be back.
I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs, and I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using anything, likewise, you will go to jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, sir. Can you print me out more?
What? Exactly. Maybe a bicycle at the fastest form of transport. But God, why does his face look like who farted in here? That's what it's giving me vibes of.
Affidavits, please.
He's already been found indigent. I don't think his financial situation's changed.
I don't know. Well, perhaps, remember, circumstances change. I don't know what he's doing now. I'll question him though.
So he's been found indigent.
Mr. McGee, what do you do for a living?
Well, sir,
Did you graduate from high school?
I have my GED.
You have your GED?
Yes, sir.
When's the last time you've had a full-time job?
Never.
Never?
There you go. Another idiot who don't want to work because he's just too happy smoking dope and driving when he's not meant to.
Because I've been, my grandpa started a lawn care business for me and my.
There you go. Here's those happy little bunnies jumping out of the Lincoln Woods.
Family. So that's what I've been doing.
How much time do you put in a week working?
But I try to walk around finding yards all day.
No, I want you to get a full-time job. You have way too much time on your hands and you've become self-destructive. Your record, you're just piling things on. You're now working on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9th case as of now, Mr. McGee. And what are you, 20?
Yeah, full-time community service. I would like to see that. And I would like to see crazy amounts of testing. Like, testing like nobody's ever seen before. Alcohol, drugs, friggin' sniffer dogs every day shows up. Like, seriously. I wanna see testing like that.
4? You're 23. Life's not going well for you, Mr. McGee.
23.
Something has to change before you end up in a really bad spot or in prison. It changes and stops now. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do not drive, and I will bring you back in 2 weeks to see what you've done to get a full-time job. You've done nothing? we will not be having a very nice conversation. Do you understand? I'm gonna appoint him a lawyer. I don't know if you're gonna get it, Anna, but, you know, thank you. Yes.
At least judge has appointed him a lawyer. Hopefully this guy's not a twat and decides to start spewing pseudo legal nonsense. That's the worst thing anyone can do, in my opinion. And I'll just put it nice. Poor guy didn't get enough swirlies when he was in high school. He didn't get enough swirlies. That may have fixed his face.
I need him to fill out an application. We're gonna appoint him a lawyer today. He comes back in 2 weeks to see for job purposes.
Okay, so he's been given two weeks
And then
to
for Ramona, he can't leave. I need an affidavit.
at least get a few applications
And
and
Rachel,
proof that he's been
Mr.
looking
McGee, no
for work.
dope, no alcohol, please.
No, that's not enough to Photoshop something.
Your Honor, my last arraignment at the moment is gonna be Mr. Rochelle on 28.
Right.
Oh.
Possibly. Very possibly. Oh, gosh. Now, this guy's just a... I'd say he's got weed in his resume too, somewhere along the line, this fella. And looks like he's a bit of a punk rocker. Old billionaire t-shirt. Can't fool me. He ain't got $100 for he's a billion. And before Judge gets started on this case, my idea of showing up to court, is nothing, no logos, no insignia, no pictures, no text on your shirt, period. Some of these guys need to learn how to shave their hair because that's disgraceful. And if you've got a tie, even if it's your day job tie, I've got a tie for my day job, plain. If I was to get called into court, you know what I'd do? I'd go find myself the nicest button-down shirt I can find without anything on it. Slap the tie on. Either slap my work pants on or slap some nice pants on and a decent pair of sneakers. Don't need to go all out, but it at least makes you look impressionably better than what this kid does, or Mr. Pineapple. So yeah, I'll put it this way. Jeans, they're okay. Most of the time they're tidy, especially if they're clean. If they're not clean or they're ripped jeans like girls like to wear these days, and some guys actually wear, then that becomes a hard no. Alright, let's get back into it, shall we? Let's find out what this guy's here for.
This is not an arraignment. This is a bond violation. So take a seat for me in the jury box. I'm not allowed to leave.
Showed it up as an arraignment.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Is there any attorney?
Bond violation instead of an arraignment. Damn. Someone got it mixed up.
That needs to approach the judge.
Yes.
Come on up, sir.
Line up over that way for me.
Okay. Mr. D.
Yes, sir, Judge. I need your help, Your Honor. I have a young man by the name of Mr. Adam Cope. Who's here, and Mr. Cope, would you stand, let the judge know you're here? He's here.
Come up, Mr. Cope. Oh, we know Mr. Cope well.
Judge, the state has offered me a time served offer. They kept him on probation and
Yeah. Major red flag when the judge goes, oh, we know this defendant well. Like, something tells me this guy's going to be in a bit of trouble.
felony court. However, I requested a competent examination on Mr. Cope, and I have not gotten a result back from that competent examination. I did the competent examination on 3/21/24. Myself, Miss Victoria have sent emails after emails to the person over the MHRA, Miss Helena White. I have not received any response back to her on the last 3 emails that I forwarded.
Let's do this. Do you have the contact for her? You said what, Elena White?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This looks like it's more just the attorney is having trouble getting court-appointed results back. My feeling is the guy is probably not come back competent, because yeah, here's them guy, Gregory Soros. He's going to be up soon. He's going to be up soon. He knows it too. That's why he's poking his nose in and out.
Mr. Cope.
Yes, sir.
You've really been given a gift upstairs. I really hope that you take note, at some point with all the charges that you have, if you keep it up, they're going to put you in prison for a long time. I mean, you're facing on that arson. Is that a 2nd degree?
It's a state jail felony, sir. Mr. Fleischer.
Oh my God, it's a stage 1 felony. Stuff that's like years behind bars.
I didn't correct myself.
Facing up to 2 years. Remember, if you go to state jail, that's day for day. It's no good time behavior, no 2 for 1, 3 for 1. If they give you.
Yeah. To me, kind of looks like what I'd think a zombie would look like if a zombie was just standing still for a moment.
18-month state jail, you do.
Hangs at the side slightly spread out. Yeah, this guy's a street fighter for sure.
All of 18 months. Gotta be careful. I thought that was a third degree at least. I'm surprised it's escape, Jim.
I know I'm not supposed to talk, and
Just be careful, man, you know?
I just want to say one thing. And for the record, the only reason I took the deferred was because I told them that if I couldn't get out that day upon signing deferred, that I would take it to jury trial. And if they would not let me out that day, I would have taken it to jury trial. And my witness is extremely mentally ill. Actually,
Dude. Shut up. For the love of your freedom, shut up. I think his lawyer's trying to say that, and I think the judge is trying to say that too. Because he's getting into territory where they're going to have so much on him. He's going away for not just a really long time, eons. Oh, he's very itchy. Very itchy. That's why I say he's a street
sorry,
fighter.
I'm sorry.
I'm just
sorry, Judge.
Just telling you, be careful, that's it. So.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Dean,
Yes, sir.
He doesn't know
forward
when
me
to shut
that
up either.
I
email.
apologize.
It's okay, Mr. Cooper. Can you forward me that email so I can reach out to her now?
Yes, sir, I sure will, Judge.
Now, so give me 5 minutes.
Take your time, take your time with you all day.
To me, and I'm gonna call,
Oh, okay, okay.
because hopefully there's a number at that, and I'll call right now. I'll have my email open to look to see when it shows up. Counsel,
Yeah, that
I could,
guy's definitely a street fighter.
who do you have?
I'd hate to see him in a scrap.
Rodriguez, Crystal Rodriguez to Rebecca. No, he's.
So did you, I put him into custody now because he picked up a new DWI and he's driving when he's told us promised he wasn't gonna drive. Are you hired on the case? Are you?
Yes, I am. I just signed up on case right now.
Right. Okay, so we have him in back. You're welcome to talk to him. I'm not letting him out, right? I put his bond at 20,000 each because he picked up a new DWI. And I'm contemplating having what's it called? A contempt hearing, you know? So you're welcome to talk to him, but I'm not gonna reduce the bonds. He's,
We have the new one, Your Honor. So he's gonna, we can try to get him out with the new one that you said, Your Honor.
I mean, yeah, you're welcome to, you're always welcome. I will say that if he gets out, he's gonna have to report here the next day for bond conditions. Okay?
He ain't getting out. I don't care what you say. You're welcome to argue your point, but he's not getting out. 20,000 in each of his cases. That is a lot. That's a lot. And to get out, you don't just have to settle one. You've got to settle all of them because the others have been prior. So you need to settle those before you can deal with the current one. He's not getting out, not for some time.
And then you're welcome to set him for whatever. Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you. Anna. Yes, ma'am.
I'm here on Christopher Anderson.
Okay,
He's got a bond violation. He got locked out of his interlock device.
where's Mr. Anderson now?
He's sitting right here in the jury box.
Come up, Mr. Anderson.
Okay, so he got locked out of his interlock device and they've violated his bond on that. Like, that's... Okay, I know he's out on bond, therefore it becomes his problem. But that's their problem. That's a probation or whoever looks after that device problem. That's not really his problem unless he put the wrong code in 5 or 6 times before he tried blowing. Because I do believe there's a certain number of attempts before you get locked out, and when you get locked out, you've got to contact the probation office or the bond office or whatever, and ask them to come by and reset it so that you can blow again. And obviously, I'm guessing he didn't do that. So, yeah.
But while we're here, I would ask if the court would consider removing the
It's a DWI second. Has a bond violation report. And you want me to remove it?
Well, the alcohol came back at a .03.
It's a second DWI.
Okay.
I mean,
Good on your lawyer. Like 0.03. That's well under the limit. 0.08 being the limit. That's underneath the limit by at least 5 points. So yeah, okay, it's a second. I get what the judge is saying here. It's a second, but I mean, I would probably remove it. To be honest, it looks like he works as a bit of a grease monkey or something in the garage.
and he's not in, I mean, I'm going to put him in jail for not being in compliance. You want me to take it off when he's not even in compliance?
Okay,
I mean,
That's right. I forgot. Compliance in DWI cases means 0. Big fat 0.000. And if you're not blowing that and you've got 001, you're violating. Yep. Got you now, Judge.
why should I not put you in jail now? You still don't have an interlock?
No, I have it.
he has it. It's just in lockout due to financial reasons.
No, I got.
Oh, he's
it.
out of lockout
Yeah,
now.
I'm out of lockout.
But he was in lockout because he couldn't afford to get it out of lockout.
Rachel, how long has Mr. Anderson been in lockout? And I pay for nearly everyone. 99% of people that roll here, I pay for it.
Okay.
You know,
I
there's
don't-
just no excuse.
I don't think the court was paying for this one.
Regardless, how much money do you make a month?
200.
And isn't he?
200 a month? I make more than that a week. 200 a month. That's bull poop. I'm sorry, but I make more than that a week. I don't see how you can live on that. Even if you're sleeping in the back of your car. Over half of that's going to go on petrol.
He's just started a new job.
He blew a .14. I'm sorry, he blew an 11 in June. So he's consuming alcohol regardless on top of this.
Okay.
Goes with you.
I like that. Bye-bye. Yeah. Judge quite rightly gave him the little wave, and his bailiff is like, I know exactly what that means, Judge. You don't have to say anything. Man, I'd love to just sit in a corner and just watch this courtroom operate for a day just being there. Oh man, it'd be it'd be hella fun at the same time as a long day. But yeah.
Okay, I'll come talk to you.
We'll talk. I mean, I'm not,
Understood.
hey,
Good morning. Approaching on behalf of Samuel Bueno.
okay,
We have the TRAS done. In the TRAS, she's recommending,
I know, right?
basically almost like the health court. However, since this is not a felony, he doesn't qualify for it. Right now, I was unable to find any group homes that would take them long term. I did reach out to.
oh yeah, what about the people that we spoke to with, yeah. Remember it was the Los Angeles?
I reached out with the number that you gave me, still have not received a call back or answer or anything. I actually called again this morning.
What do you want to do?
Right now, he wants to go home. We do have a Star of Hope Men's Development Center. Normally, they'll let you stay for 3 days. I do not know the policy of basically leaving and coming back. And we do have the facility of Harris Center where he can get all.
If you want to
his
do it,
physical treatment.
I'm okay with it. If you want to just be done with it, if that's what he wants to do.
Because he's been in custody since the beginning of basically July, because we had the hurricane.
Right. Okay. I'm Alan, if you want to do it.
Okay, thank you.
Can I just say Gregory needs to get off the phone? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Gregory's just picked his phone up and is making a phone call. It's like, get off your phone, yeah, get off your phone. Top 2 rules in court: don't use your phone and dress presentably. Why people don't get that message, I don't know. At the moment, we're just going through lawyers with apparently waived appearances for the clients, just checking in. So.
I've got a Carrillo, Carr.
Okay.
It's only a month old. However, I think at arraignment, so we're working on discovery and all that. But at arraignment, you had required him to get a GED. He signed up for it, unable to take it because he doesn't have a good access to the internet, not a computer. However, he did bring his pay stubs from McCord window covering.
That's what we're gonna do. He's not reporting to go get drug tested like he's supposed to. They called him in to go get tested. He didn't go.
Okay.
Mr. Calvillo.
Feck. This guy's gone. Mr. Calvillo is gone.
Come up. Calvillo.
He's coming up there.
Oh, I thought that.
He gone. He gone bye-byes. He hasn't been reporting. Yeah. The one thing this judge hates more than someone lying to him is someone not reporting when they should be.
That was him.
No, he wasn't in the box.
No, that's Roger Calvillo. We're talking about Roger Calvillo, right?
No.
Who are we talking about? So take a seat for me, sir. Carrillo. Okay, I thought you said Calvillo.
It's not Caldillo, it's Carrillo. Little mess ups like that make for a long day.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. B&B from last month.
Correct.
Reset to this month, waiting on discovery cases in its infancy stage. You required him to, I think, sign up or for a GD. He has signed up, but he hasn't been able to begin because he doesn't have a good laptop.
Doesn't have a good what?
He doesn't have a good computer. We live in a society where.
So let's do this. Can you reach out to the MAC and see what they can do to help him as far as getting GED?
So the MAC can have him come in, or really what I do is I just have people go to the library because my office is next door to the library, but that's 1 or 2 hours at a time. GD is going to be a lot more.
No one said it was going to be easy. So you have to do it by any means. Do you understand? I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to take, I can't get it. It's too hot outside. Get it done.
Just a work. I started a new job.
Yeah. He is working.
Right?
Full time. Come on.
Okay, I do not know what's up with my internet. Last time I was using StreamYard, I had this issue too, where StreamYard just kept not seeing the internet. But yeah, apparently it's back up. And the judge has just admonished this guy, saying, if I've said to get it done, you've got to get it done, no matter what it takes. Yeah, I understand the heat index in Texas has been hell this year, but he should be able to, 2 hours at a time in the library? 2 hours is a darn good study session. I tell you that much. He should be able to do 2 hours in the morning, come back about lunchtime, do a couple more hours, and come back later in the afternoon, do 6 hours a day, which even 4 hours a day he would have it done. It might take him a little bit longer, but yeah, 4 hours a day would work. 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon. He's just got to bloody show up. And I have a funny feeling that may be where his problem lies.
Because they're paid different. So Wednesday's the stop, and then the next Thursday is when we get the next.
He had a
I
full
want
40
you-
and 22 and a half hours of
Your
overtime.
GED.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? Have you not signed up for anything so far?
But my brother signed me up for a program.
Why is your girlfriend doing something for you? Why can't,
She wants me on the right track too. But it's just work. But I'm not gonna.
this is quiet. This is something that you have to do for yourself, not your grandmother, not your girlfriend.
No, I mean, don't talk.
I- Have you signed up?
Yes, sir.
Where's the proof? Okay, I'm bringing you back in a week. If you don't have proof that you've signed up for the GED classes and a schedule, it's not going to go well. Do you understand? That's it. Get to work. I want you to do it so that you get the understanding of what needs to get done, how to study to get the GED. It's not on your girlfriend.
God damn, whoever's rubbing across the damn mic needs to stop that. I'm sorry, I hate that sound. Yeah, unlimited free Wi-Fi, from what I understand. Well, at least it was over here. I could go in there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So long as I bought a coffee and a snack or a meal a couple of meals throughout the day, I could sit there all day and use the Wi-Fi. I think they've limited it now because I've heard reports that you can't do that anymore. Yeah. And it's just due to the number of teenagers going there, sitting around all day and not not ordering anything. And yes, the defense attorney, it starts looking like a scalded cat after a few cases where the judge has
Did
slammed
you say you're at the hair center?
the defendants up. I don't think he likes it any more than the judge does.
Ah, got it. Okay, thanks, Felicia. Sorry. Do we know anyone at the hair center?
He's just calling in to try and get the results from that competency evaluation.
I need to go to the report, the competency report. But don't worry about it. Yeah, if I was just saying if we knew anyone, I'll reach out. Okay, thanks, Tanisha. All right, bye.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's his other problem. I believe he'd be more of a distraction and a disruption than anything else. All it takes is for someone who doesn't like to walk by, and he's probably on his feet, ready for a fight. That's the vibe I was getting anyhow.
Hey, Manny. Yeah, come on out.
No. We've got Manny up again.
Okay, can you come up, please?
Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Greg, you're next.
Spoken to Garcia, Judge, and he
Stick
he
this
told
guy
me
on the
himself he
nearest
made the mistake. He thought he gave
nightclub
himself
door.
enough time to get here from Baytown, where he works for Exxon. He did not. He called the very next day, asked if he could come in and test. They told him no, and that they were gonna.
I'm sending him for right now.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to let you know.
Now,
it wasn't him trying to.
Miss again, you will go to jail. Do you understand? I will not entertain any excuses. I don't care. Do you have a docket? Do you have top of page 13? Please, yeah. Yeah, right now. Please, yeah.
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe
You have to come back.
You want me to wait for him to come back?
No, zoom in,
Okay, perfect. I will. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Deputy, do you mind hitting the button down there on the sound bar, please? Just one time. There should be
I know,
a prompt on
right?
the side. Greg, say something.
Hey, can you hear me?
No.
Oh, we can hear him. We can hear him, Judge.
No?
Okay. Greg?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Hey, bud.
Hey, Judge, I got two cases. I guess the easy one first.
Oh,
is,
so he's an attorney.
Cameron Baldwin. He's on deferred upstairs. He's got court upstairs on the 15th to address the.
Hold on. Is this person in jail or on bond?
They're in jail.
840, Your Honor.
Thanks. I was just gonna roll him to Friday, if that's okay, because he goes to felony on the 15th.
Okay, Maya's on.
Sure. You want to roll that to Friday?
Yes, please, Judge.
Okay.
And then next one is Miguel Garcia. His mother bonded him out. I think you're familiar with Mr. Garcia.
That name actually
You were
doesn't ring a
out.
bell.
Judge Ross was on the bench, so he. Anyway, didn't change anything, obviously. Bond was kept the same. Mom did bond him out. This is the kid was dirty that was fighting with his brother.
Miguel Garcia, come up.
Oh man. Okay, so his mum bonded him out. He was dirty fighting with the brother. What's it with all the violence? Seriously. I don't know.
And the state has made Rex, but I just want a little time on it.
Okay, I'm sending him for a test now. Do you know when he got out?
I'm assuming Friday, Saturday is when.
Okay, I'm sending you for a drug test right now, Mr. Garcia. You will be required to test almost 2 times a week. Do you understand? The next time you test positive, I will double to triple your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a seat for me at the jury box.
Oh, and Mr. Anderson, who's just appeared, looks like he's another attorney. So we've got attorneys assuming him as well.
August 6th.
Okay, so it's been nearly a week. Okay, hopefully he's behaving himself.
Do you want me to just come back on later, Judge?
Yeah, or I can just, I know your number. I can get a hold of you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Is that all you got?
PT and mouth swab.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, PT and mouth swab. Oh, not to mention chuck him under breathalyzer at the same time, please.
On Garcia, mom bonded him out. I'm sending him for a drug test now. And then we're gonna see if he'll have to come back. Hey, Trinidad, come on.
Tonight, state fugitive bond, I'm requesting.
Okay.
Black. She's here on vacation. They're in an Airbnb. Still 2 T-Cole certified, ranner. She has a.
Yeah. And his stoic face. He's that's how I could tell he's another lawyer attorney.
Born in Virginia. She owns a restaurant in Virginia. She lives in Virginia. She just wants to get a bond so she can go back and have. They already hired an attorney in Virginia when she got taken into custody. I just talked to her family. I shot her the information that I had to try to find that bond or find where that bond's at so they can try to either post it. But until then, she just wants to get, so she can get this out of this Airbnb and go back to Virginia and have it.
I'm not opposed to a bond, Your Honor. The charge is make false statement to obtain property in U.S. currency, and it's above 1,000. She has no history except an aggravated that was pled down to robbery back in 2007, and no history since then.
Okay.
And so, because of all the proof the council provided regarding her establishing a residence there and all that, I wouldn't be opposed to a
$1,000.
You done?
Thousands.
Yeah, he said 2,500. You said what? How much?
1,000.
Okay, I'll split the puppy. Okay.
And I'll have the family. I'm gonna explain to her what she can
bring out black. Yeah. So the bond, let's.
This is not my way. I can't.
1750.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Something to do with money anyhow. And we've had a change of public defender.
Yeah.
In fact, public defender kind of reminds me of 30 seconds spray and walk away guy.
I was in 1750, what you said.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, hey. 1750, please, on bottom of 40.
Hey, let me know if the bond is taken care of by the attorney there. At that point, I'll dismiss it.
Okay.
Let me print out the waiver withdrawal right now.
She hasn't had any other cases since 07, so I guess that's good. He does, doesn't he? The bow tie and everything. I gotta say the attorney at the bench right now is looking quite smart in his waistcoat and jacket. Oh man, they're having trouble finding the fella. Or finding the information.
THAs? Okay. I have. No, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we need to, so we'll do those next. Let me, Mr. Anderson, who are you here on?
Judge, I was here just, my client Christopher Hanold. We got all the PTI paperwork done and he said he was having some issues getting a reset signed. So I just was getting on Zoom to make sure everything was taken care of, Judge.
I think we just got the reset done.
Okay, sounds good, Judge. I just didn't want to have any issues, so I said I'd get on just to make sure. That's all.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, Judge.
Take care.
Oh,
yes, sir.
Fine.
You too. Bye-bye.
Good morning.
At least
Or black.
didn't-
So it looks like you were wanted. If Virginia's asked.
Yeah, I know, right? He's looking good. Okay. I was just waiting for the internet to come back.
Bond, and I'm going to. We will set your bond at 1,000.
Hey, Gaff, how are you doing? We got ourselves a classic jailbird here from the county jail. Yeah, I definitely think financial fraud is in the resume.
750, which is a relatively low bond for these types of cases. And I want you to understand that we will give you one and only one chance to do it the right and easy way. You're old enough to know that that actions have consequences. And if you fail to act, if you fail to do what we tell you to do, I will issue another warrant. I will set the bond at 0. You will not get another one. Do you understand?
Orange is not the new black on her. Heck no.
We need you within 2 weeks from the date of your release to go either turn yourself in or post bond in that jurisdiction. Day, is there a bond set now or no?
No, they requested no bond, but this is the reason.
So at this point, you're set at no bond over there in Virginia, so you have to turn yourself in. Okay, once that happens, we will get word of it, and then this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. But like I said, if you don't, and you take off, all that money is going to be gone, and I'll set it at 0. I will get you, and this time I will hold you until Virginia comes and gets you. The only other thing I'm going to count to you is don't wait until the day before to go up Virginia. Something invariably is going to happen, and I don't care. You understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have any questions, you've got a great lawyer. He can help you out. Navigate this through you. Okay? Okay, Ms. Black.
Yeah.
Take care and good luck.
Take care and good luck indeed. Orange does not suit her at all. Yeah. And I think I know why she hasn't had a case since 07. Something to do with the orange jumpsuit. Clues me in on why she hasn't had a case since 2007.
Get the copy, I'll give you. All right.
Ashley Kane.
All right.
Yes, Ashley Kane here.
How can I help you, ma'am?
I'm the supportive sister for Corey Dorsey.
Okay, I'm going to put you in the waiting room, ma'am. This is for lawyers and okay? You can
Yes,
watch
sir.
through the live stream.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just a random that he didn't recognize on the stream. This is fairly quiet for this courtroom. I have seen it a lot busier, to be honest. Let's jump forward a little bit. Cut some of this bank out. Some people up in there. Good timing.
Yeah, but jump.
Exactly.
What? Yeah, oh, May. Okay, he said March. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, Ricardo.
Hey, Judge, approaching on Trinald Robinson, ROB.
In custody or bond?
He's in, on bond, fugitive case.
Oh no, we got a fugitive on bond.
Oh, I see it. Okay, tell me. What's the word?
So this is the gentleman whose mother posted the large sum of.
Oh, no, tell me he didn't go?
Well.
Oh, after all that?
He was very, very fortunate that Judge Ross was here last week because he didn't turn himself in by Friday. But Judge Ross granted another extension out to today. So he did turn himself in, but the reason why we're approaching is.
I just wanted to confirm and let you know that he handled his business. He's good to go and he should be getting his money back.
That's it.
Wow. Mind blown. The other judge gave him an extension. Wow. Fucking lucky break there.
Well, that's on them, but he's lucky that Ross.
Yeah.
There's another one for Thursday too, where he didn't turn himself in by Friday, but Judge Ross gave an extension to next Thursday, so.
Oh,
okay.
I mean.
It is what it is.
God, I hope Judge Ross is live streaming this because, damn, I have a funny feeling he'd get admonished by the court watchers.
He's a great guy.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yes.
I'm glad that he did it though. I'm glad he went, you know.
I just wanted to clear everything
Well,
up,
it's good
let
for
you know
Mark.
that I approached on that and.
Right, because she's the one herself.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Judge.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Hi.
Fortune cookie, I think. I think he deserves a fortune cookie.
Hi, Sonia.
I'm here on Mr. Bata. BHA.
Okay. Okay, so to zero it goes. Top of two, if you can revoke it, set it at zero, please. Okay, thank you. Right, if you see something or if he shows up or, you know, I guess let us just know, but. Yeah.
Someone else on the run.
Thanks.
Someone else on the run.
Hey,
Bond
good
will be revoked.
Brandon Caples, and he's in custody set for bail review.
Say Cables?
Caples.
Caples, I see it.
Mr. Caples.
So looks like he's with us, 2501 on an assault case. He took off. Looks like we issued the capias on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they gave him a GOB in April.
Okay.
And then he was supposed to show up on 4/26. Of course, doesn't show up, so we issue the warrant. And I guess he got picked up 8/8. It looks like, and they didn't give him a PR. So that's why he's in custody.
Your Honor,
no,
he
got
said that he is,
with no
I guess,
PR.
in Cinecore, and if he doesn't get out in the next day or two, then he's going to lose his bed. He did say he takes Suboxone, I think, which is for opiate patients.
Suboxone is something that you take so that you don't feel the effect of opiate withdrawal. So tells me that he has an issue. And number one, how is he even getting it? Because that in and of itself is an extremely controlled substance that.
Told me that he's, I guess, I don't know if it's through Senate court, but he told me the officers.
I'm not gonna take his word for it. You know, if you can provide me proof,
Okay.
do is, I'd like to know, is that an inpatient facility? Is it outpatient? What's going on?
Senecal, I believe, is 50% inpatient, 50% outpatient. If I'm not mistaken, last time I looked at the stuff on the web. And yeah. Number one, he's in there and he's on Suboxone. That's not a good sign. And number two, I'm guessing he's still using while he's on Suboxone. Number three, failed to appear. Poor guy's going to find himself in a world of freaking ass fuck when he gets into prison, mate.
Doing sober living, so I think he was about to start doing outpatient.
So something must have happened because he got busted somewhere somehow.
Well, he told me that he was, I don't know why he was there, but he told me he's clean and he was getting treatment and,
I smell bullshit. Sorry, lawyer. I smell bullshit. I doubt he's clean. I doubt he's getting treatment. Well, he's getting treatment, but I doubt he's clean. Yeah.
How did he get arrested? Got it. Okay. Good luck, guys. Thanks for coming.
The attorney's right here for us.
Yes.
Okay,
His
so
attorney as well.
Great. Yeah, thank you.
He's asking if he could get a PR bond.
I'm not giving him another PR bond unless I know.
Unless you know that he has a prescription and he's getting treatment, or
If he has a bed there and we know that they will take him there, then what we can do is we have precise release instructions that, that will direct him. We release to the custody of them so that he can go directly to them. I don't want to just release him to the street because I have no idea what's going to happen. But if we can get it somehow and released to over there, I'm down with that.
would it be like a condition of his bond that he has to do all that? Okay. I can try.
So let's do this.
Find out.
Yeah, what I was going to suggest is see if he has a point of contact there.
No, Judge. Don't see if he's got a point of contact there. Drag him into the courtroom. Throw him through the test. And then give him that lovely condition of bond. That's how you do it. You don't trust anything he says. He's obviously not trustworthy.
Reach out to them and say, hey, what's his status? Is he living there? Is it just an outpatient type deal? Will you come and get him if you can? And then let's.
That they would.
Great. So
find out.
Find out. If so, we can do really precise instructions to release to this person at this time on this day, so that we know that he gets taken over there and not just goes on the street. And then I will give him a report.
I'll re-approach on it
for sure.
Wow.
Judge, I'm here on Mr. Jeremy Hurd. He wanted me to talk to you about possible PR bond. He wanted me to talk to you about a possible PR bond and the release of the
Yeah.
no contact provision that he had.
Damien, where you been, man?
Around.
You hiding?
Yes, so, well, you've been gone, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hiding.
So we've got a new defense attorney in this case. Nice. And he and the judge obviously know each other quite well.
He's in school now?
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Finally a break.
I was wondering why the cases went from 20 to 50 in the span of one day, and I was like, kids are back in school.
Yeah. So it looks like he's in custody at a $5,000 bond.
Yes, sir.
He has a prior AFM that was dismissed last year. You know, it's curious as to why he didn't get a PR bond in the first place. Do you know why?
Sir, I would have thought that a person that had no convictions,
I don't see a whole, let's see what the magistrate said. Hold on.
It shall be known as the same.
Are you ready?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm going to read what the magistrate, why they denied it. It says, defendant is indigent, defendant has a dismissed prior AFM impeding breath charge on 9. Just
He's just being impatient. He thinks he's ready to go.
get you in due time. Just hang tight.
Just because she
Hang
called
tight.
you, doesn't mean you're ready to go.
Hang loose.
Oh, damn.
Still waiting for an attorney.
Just have a seat.
Have a seat.
Oh, that's what the disruption was.
Defendant has a dismissed prior AFM impeding breath charge on 9/29/23 involving the same complaining witness. The reason for the dismissal was due to missing witness. The allegations are that during an argument with defendant, complaining witness fell onto the ground. Defendant punched complaining witness on the head and shoulder several times. When complaining witness tried to get up, defendant pushed complaining witness down and punched in her stomach. I find by clear and convincing evidence that there are no non-financial conditions of bond and reasonable alternatives to pretrial detention that will suffice to reasonably assure the safety of the victim. MOA bond conditions per PDO. Complaining witness only spoke with complaining witness over the phone, or CW.
Yeah, okay. This magistrate was probably right on the money to bang him up the first time around. But
Only spoke with complaining witness over the phone.
To that judge, I was respectful, make mention that we should never, ever make it a conclusion of guilt when a case has been dismissed. That is not the responsibility of the tribunal to make that assertion because a case was dismissed, to believe that the person was guilty of that offense and therefore be given restrictions because of that dismissal, because of a personal belief, without that person being actually deemed guilty of it by a jury or self-admission to guilt in a criminal case. I would respectfully.
See, you want a PR bond, is what you're asking for.
Yes, sir.
What's your position?
Judge, I will defer to the court. However, given the case, we do have a previous AFM impeding, and it's the interest of this tribunal and our jurisdiction of the county for the safety of the individual, since this happened within.
I just need to look this up. What the hell is AFM? Okay, I'm just getting atomic force microscopy. I've got no idea what AFM is. I am not able to Google it right now to find out.
But the last year was a dismissal.
I think that everybody, at the very minimum, should be given at least one chance, right? I think it's a little premature, you know, I agree with you, but I'm still going to order no contact. with the prior AFM, same one, I will acquiesce to you. I'm gonna speak to him, admonish him, no, with any kind of allegation of dope or alcohol. Damien? Any dope or alcohol allegation whatsoever? No? Okay. Do you mind asking Stephen to bring him out? Then we'll
Yes, sir.
admonish him and then I'll.
Yeah. Why it's been brought up is beyond me. If it was dismissed, it was dismissed. But the measure that what Judge read it from the magistrate was bang on. In my opinion, magistrate did what was in his power to kind of put a stop to it. He doesn't have a lot more leeway. A judge like Fleischer here has a lot more breadth of the range that they can give someone, and has a lot more ability to use common sense when they see fit.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
For sure. Alan?
He has a plea, he's got to wait on Stephen to bring out. Can I skip?
No. Anything for you.
How are you doing, Judge?
Good to see you. What's new?
It's good to see you too. It's on Mr. Shelby.
100% agree.
He is charged with indecent assault by contact. His complainant is in a wheelchair. I'll let that be known. He is alleged to have fondled her breasts. His body.
Okay, so we've got ourselves a wheelchair kink. Lovely.
Bond is set at 20,000. We're asking for.
Oh, he's in custody.
He's in custody. It may be on your docket with a
I
shell.
see it. I see it. Wow, 20,000.
20,000. We're asking for a bond reduction and or a PR bond.
YouTube subtitles 20,000. It's got 3 zeros, not 6. Or 7 as the case was. The subtitles crack me up every time. Apparently fondled her breasts. So take that for what it is.
Can I read this to you? So this is why they did, the match did what he or she did. Recent deferred for a
PCS.
Right, a second degree felony PCS completed May 2024. So he just got off that, right? Prior history is a DWI from 2022, CT 2000, no other reported. What's CT? Oh, maybe that, yeah, maybe that's right.
Trespass was 4 days.
So Lori, then he goes on to say this, or she. This case, complaining witness wheelchair bound, waiting for a bus. Defendant approaches with his penis out. Complaining witness tells him, don't do that. Defendant tells complaining witness she needs to suck his dick.
Okay. Number 1, indecent exposure. But number 2, defendant tells the complaining witness she needs to suck his dick. Can you be any more blatant with that? Like, yeah, he's a creep. He's an absolute creep. Before he's released, his dick should be cut off, so he can't be one.
Defendant put away his penis, but then grabbed a $20 bill that the complaining witness accidentally dropped from her purse. Complaining witness told defendant to return the money. Defendant put his hands inside the complaining witness shirt and began fondling.
Oh, so he's not only a creep, he's a thief.
Her breast for a couple of seconds until he stopped.
There was an allegation that the complaining witness grabbed his shirt when the money was picked up, and there was a tussle. It's from my understanding, not that he just went in this woman's shirt.
It says here, witness saw defendant grabbing complaining witness's breast, told defendant to stop, and swung his cane at defendant. Witness number 2 saw some of the altercation, heard defendant tell complaining witness if she didn't suck his penis, he would hit her in the head. Public safety concerns, indigent per AFC.
Those are the
Oh,
allegations.
man.
Those are the allegations.
Judge.
However, 20,000, I think is.
I agree. No. I agree with you. PR bond.
1,000.
10,000, Judge. We would ask for 10,000.
I still think that's excessive, but does he have the?
He can't make 1,000. He's homeless.
I mean, he's homeless, right? He's not gonna make anything. So you can do 10, 5, whatever. It's, I'll do 5. I mean, I guess. Gloria, I mean.
I understand, Judge. Thank you.
For sure.
Judge, can you send all the conditions to the PR?
Alan.
Thompson?
Oh,
this is Mr. I'm sorry, this that last one. Have any form of self-defense ready on you if you ever bump into that idiot, because I'll put it nice, if it's lethal, use it. He does not deserve to be on this earth. Even though the case is funny as hell. But seriously, he does not deserve to be on this earth.
Mr. Bueno for a plea.
Ah, here's Mr. Bueno.
Got a lot of set-asides. Y'all been messing up, huh? You said who?
Dorsey.
Dorsey. Where's Dorsey?
It does, hey.
All right, good morning, Mr. Bueno.
Good morning, Judge.
So you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you
123 days with 53 days credit, and it has an enhancement.
okay, so it's 123 days in jail, but you have enough credit that that's going to satisfy that. You will be getting out today. Wherever you picked up this trespass at, don't go back. What happens if you go back to this place?
Probably turn to a felony. I will be charged again with trespassing and trying to be a felony or something. I don't know.
You'll be
Bottom
stand
line
up, mate.
is you will come back to jail.
Never
Don't go back.
No return back.
Good. You give up a lot of rights by entering to this, Mr. Bueno. You give up the right to a trial. Is this a plea too, Stephen?
No, this is Mr. Dixon, Mr. Hurd.
Okay, so you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied.
This guy looks like a creep. He just looks like one. I don't know whether he is or not. And it seems like he just caused a ruckus at some place and got trespassed, but yeah, he just looks like he's a bit of a creep.
Naturalization under federal law, you give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, Mr. Bueno, you can never change this or undo this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And single digit IQ maybe? So I'm also detecting some kind of speech impediment, which means he never went to linguistic school to fix that.
You still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
It also says here that you have a prior failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. Did you have a prior failure to ID?
Yes, sir.
Okay, true to the enhancement. How do you plead to the offense, Mr. Bueno? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir.
Have the paper that has the place where you.
Thank you, Alan. All right, coming up, sir. Who was? Oh,
Mr.
go ahead.
Dorsey,
How's jail? Sucks, right? It's supposed to suck. You know, the only thing that we ask you to do are follow a couple of things. And if you can do that, you'll stay out. Your lawyer has asked me to give you a PR bond so that you can get out. You haven't had one. I see that you have a prior assault, felony assault against this complaining witness. If you want me to give you a PR bond, I will, on condition that you have no contact with this person and that you don't have any weapons. Do you understand? As quick as we can give you a PR bond is as quick as we can yank that thing away from you, put you right back in. You now know your bond is set at 5,000 and you don't have anyone to make it because that's why you're stuck, right? Consider that when you're out there in the free world, when you get the opportunity to make a boneheaded move out there, think to yourself, if I do this and I get busted, what's going to happen? Because you ain't got no one to bond you out, right? No contact, don't have any weapons. As long as you can abide by those two things and you don't pick up any new cases, you'll be fine with me. Do you understand? All right. Mr. Hurd, it looks like a protective order was issued, right, Damien?
Sorry, Judge?
Protective order?
Yes, Judge. You can,
I don't see one.
sir, not? Outside.
Yeah, this guy looks like a pumpkin, but also he's I don't think he knows his own weight. Unfortunately, he's also a bit of a scruff. So yeah.
There's one which hasn't been signed.
All right. I'm entering in what's called a magistrate's order for emergency protection. It identifies Lakeisha Monique Hurd as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person, commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot stalk, threaten.
Oh my God, we've really got into the creeps now. Stalker. Lovely. And this is the last one I'm going to hear out for today, and yeah, I'm sure there's other good ones, but I'll finish the stream up after this case, and yeah.
Harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of 16518 Twin Walker Drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
As long as you can abide, then we are good. All right. If you have any questions, you can talk with Mr. D. You must also remain in contact with him. If he tells me he can't get a hold of you because you're playing games, likewise, we will issue a warrant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. I will give you a PR bond. It's the only one you're going to get. So I hope you do well. All right. Okay, man. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was a good laugh. There's so many defendants Orange does not work well on, and then you've got the guys who don't know how to dress. You get everything in this courtroom. I will keep this live stream, this episode going. I'll probably actually watch the rest of it, filter it out. If there's one or two good cases, I'll make notes of when they appear, and I'll work them into the next one. There will be another one. I am not likely to stream every day because unfortunately I do have a day job and I've got videos programmed to come out from the 1st of September. And yeah, I'll stream when I can. So thank you for being here, Kester. Gaffer, I saw you pop in. I will now go and enjoy a little bit of time with my lovely partner before we crawl into bed, etc. So until next time, be good, stay out of court.